All right, family, listen. These 3 stocks will make you rich during a recession. That's right, man. Listen, these 3 stocks that we're going to talk about today are outperforming the market by a landslide. And listen, my goal is to help you outperform the market no matter what environment that we are in. So today, I'm going to break down 3 stocks for you. At the end of the video, I'm going to tell you which one I own. And I promise you, you're going to be like, what? That's right, man. The game is for you. That's why I want you to know that, man. Like when it comes to the stock market, this is your game. This is when you build the most wealth. And I want to help you navigate through this, man. So make sure you get your pen, make sure you get your pad. I'm talking about stocks that's going to help catapult your portfolio, that you can still be smiling while everybody else frowning and crying. Man, I'm losing money. That don't got to be you. So today, I want you to like this video, share it, get in the comment, tell us if this video helped you out, tell us what we can do to help you get better, and let's go. It's your boy, the Wall Street Chapman, man. Y'all know I'm all about helping us master the markets. So I wrote down 3 stocks and I did some homework on them because I own 2 of them. And I want to show you. I'm like, yo, I got to get this to my people, man. I was looking at my portfolio. I was like, yo, I got to show the people this, man. The first stock on the list is the OG, right? Listen, has over $400 billion in cash sitting on the side, right? Has a diversified portfolio from real estate. We know that. From mobile homes, railroads, Coca-Cola. He own it, man. You already know none other than B-R-K-B. Now, you can get A, you a big dog, right? 800,000 a share, right? But Berkshire B is one of the most massive companies on the market. Listen, the stock right now is up 17%. Listen, the market itself is down. This stock is still up 17%. The man is sitting on $400 billion in cash, right? He still owns a smaller percentage, but look, his Apple trade had to be the best trade of all time. He bought Apple at the almost bottom and sold it at the near top. I'm not gonna lie, like the insight that Warren Buffett has is amazing, right? But with ownership in companies like Coca-Cola, Wells Fargo, American Express, MasterCard, Bank of America, listen, the OGs just know how to get money. Crazy part is he doesn't pay a dividend, but he actually collects over, this is crazy, over $500 million a quarter in just dividends. That is insane. That is insane, man. So again, what happens is in troubled times, what does investors do? They don't want to be in the market. What do? They go to good old faithful. Why? Because not only does he own public companies, but he also owns a lot of private companies, from textile businesses, furniture stores, right? Things that are just private, right? So with over $400 billion in cash, you got to own Berkshire. You got to own Berkshire. All right, next on the list, man, listen, people may cut vacations. People may cut luxuries. People may even cut going out to dinner. People will cut buying, luxury clothes, but guess what they won't do? They ain't gonna lap that insurance. That's right. They're not gonna cut that insurance, right? So number 2 on my list is Progressive, right? Listen, this company has, watch this, this company has over 30 million plus policies across America. That's right. That means they in the trenches of America. Over 30 million policies are covered by Progressive. But here's the dope part about it. They don't just make profit from investments. They make most of their profit from business operations. Now, let me make that make sense to you. Warren Buffett, the king, the OG, the GOAT, he makes a lot of his money from investments, meaning a lot of money from the market, a lot of money from buying T-bills. Every Monday he goes and buys those T-bills and prints money. That's why he got so much money, God damn it. You know what I'm saying? But he also makes money from operations, but the majority of his money comes from investments. Whereas a company like Progressive, majority of their money comes from business operations. They're also the king at underwriting. You know what's her name? Faye. Faye from Progressive. Y'all know her. Y'all know her. We've been watching her for years, right? But watch this. Progressive is up 17% year to date. 17% year to date Progressive, man. And watch this. Historically, they have outperformed the S&P 500. We call that, watch this, defensive alpha. Shout out to Progressive, man. All right, and watch this. Now, listen, this one here is not a shocker, but I wrote this one down for you. It's not a shocker. When the world is in a recession, people cut back on everything, right? People don't actually look for quality, they look for quantity. They want to get the much as they can. They want to get a bang for their buck, right? They want to be able to go somewhere that's convenient, right? Well, this is none other than, I ain't going to tell you yet. Watch this. This operation has found out a way to, like, literally place one of their stores. Watch this. 80% of Americans live at least 10 minutes away from this company. That's right. You know, none other than Walmart, man. 85% of Americans live at least 10 minutes away from a Walmart, which means convenience. They don't got to go far. That in itself is a moat. Second, Walmart has labeled themselves the low price leader. Third of all, 60% of Walmart revenues comes from in-person shopping, not just online. They are not the largest retail, but guess what? They top 5 largest retailers in the world. Number 1 retailer, that's online, e-com, number 1 retailer between them and Amazon. They go back and forth when it comes to revenue. Listen to me. The dope part about Walmart is they can get you in the store, and once they get you in the store, they know they're gonna get you to buy, whether it's one of their brands from clothing, whether it's one of their foods. Listen, they didn't say we were gonna give you the best, they said we're gonna give you the low price leader. So Walmart is on my list, and as of right now, WMT is up 10%, beating the market. Also, Walmart also pays you a dividend, which is essential for some of my new investors. So I want you to ask yourself this question, right? If you built a portfolio with these 3 companies, and then you add you an ETF with it, and then get yourself one technology company, you know what I'm saying, like a Meta or a Palantir, man, you got a crazy portfolio. Cause look, you mixed up, you got Berkshire. Now, you know, inside of Berkshire, they got AIG, which is one of their biggest companies. So you got insurance twice. You safe right here. Walmart, you got something that people can't go without. And then you get yourself a little growth with Palantir or Meta. You've now created a powerful portfolio. Now, listen, out of all of those, which ones do you think I own? All right, I'm gonna tell you. Out of all of these, I actually own Berkshire Hathaway and Progressive. I don't own Walmart, but because I own Costco. I could have went for Costco, but I know y'all gonna be like, Trav, that's too high. So I own Costco. I don't own Walmart, I own Costco, but I definitely own Berkshire Hathaway B. I've owned it for so long. I think I've owned it since it was about $300. I own Berkshire Hathaway B, and I own Progressive. Progressive was in the Freedom Fund last year, but it's also always been in my personal portfolio. So tell me in the comments which one of these, if you had to pick one, tell me in the comments which one of these would you pick if you had to pick one, man. Let's go, man. It's your boy, the Wall Street Trapper, man. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Let us know, how did this video help you? Also, let us know in the chat, how can we help you more? Share this, like this, but lastly but not least, remember, that's not me in the chat telling you about WhatsApp. That's not me in the chat telling you about Telegram. That's not me in the chat telling you about Bitcoin. Whoever it is, they lying to you. It ain't me. Don't fall for it, y'all. Please don't. It's your boy, the Wall Street Trapper, man. Salute.